third graders. Today I'm going to teach you how to write a lowercase cursive r. Set yourself up with a blank piece of paper or a whiteboard like mine, and as you can see, I've written all of the undercurve letters that you've learned so far. This is good for you to do now that you know so many letters so that you can practice some joinings with any combination of the letters that we've learned so far. Let me show you a lowercase cursive r. Undercurve, slant forward, undercurve. That's all there is to it. Undercurve, baby slant, undercurve. Undercurve, baby slant, undercurve. Undercurve, baby slant, undercurve. Undercurve, baby slant, undercurve. There it is. That is your lowercase r. That is all there is to it. Undercurve, baby slant, undercurve again. There you have it, lowercase r. Now, if I were you, I would practice your lowercase r on a blank piece of paper like mine 20 times before you try to connect. This helps your brain learn the shape. Also, it's a really good habit to get into to practice it in the air with your finger. Undercurve, baby slant, undercurve. And also on the surface that you're writing on with the tip of your finger. Undercurve, baby slant, undercurve. Saying the words undercurve, baby slant, undercurve will also help your brain remember the shape. Let's practice some joinings. Joinings are 2 and 3 letter combinations. Joinings help you practice uniform slant and uniform spacing. So I'm not going to tell you the letters I'm joining together because you're getting really, really good at reading cursive. So let's see a few. If you said RL, RU, and IR, you are right. I think we're ready to move on to some lined paper. Lined paper helps us learn the correct size. Now, we'll be writing some words, and so we need to pay attention and focus on those 4 keys to legibility. Legibility means how easy it is for people to read your cursive. So you really want to pay attention to the size, the shape, the spacing, and also the slant of your letters. So let's just practice a row of R's. When you practice on your own practice cursive sheet, please make sure you trace, boys and girls. Never skip the tracing because tracing will help your brain remember correct size, shape, spacing, and slant. So let's practice R by itself on the line. So I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see. And Mrs. D will try to make sure my hand isn't in the way so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Starts at the bottom line. Undercurve, baby slant, undercurve. That's it. Undercurve, baby slant, undercurve. Undercurve, baby slant, undercurve. Undercurve, baby slant, undercurve. Now, please make a noticing. My baby slant slants to the right and down. This is not what I'm doing, which is a common R mistake. Watch. Kids do this sometimes. Undercurve, and they do this. Baby slant back to the midline and undercurve again. This is a no-no, so don't do that. Undercurve, baby slant, undercurve. That is your R. Now, when you get to the end of every line, I want you to focus on your size, shape, spacing, and slant. And I want you to circle your best R. So let's see. I think the one that I drew the arrow on is my best one. You circle your best one too. Let's practice some different joinings. I'm going to do the same exact thing. We're going to circle our best ones on the line. Here's a combo. That's good to practice. This one's tricky. Let's do WR. It looks a little funny. Up once, up twice, up 3 times. Give it a hook. That's your first part of the R. Baby slant, undercurve. Mrs. D wants you to practice this joining a lot. It's hard to get right. I'm going to show it to you again. Up once, up twice, up 3 times. Give it a hook. Baby slant, undercurve. That's your WR connection. That takes a lot of practice. And here's a 3-letter connection. So if you said TR, I told you this one, right? WR and another WR, and this is IER, IRE. These are good joinings to practice. And again, let's go back to all those letters that you learned so far. They're all on the top of my whiteboard. And you can list them at the top of your paper too, so that it's easy to make connection practices. You can pick any 2 or 3 letters from this list to practice joinings with. That's really important. Okay, let's write some words. And then I know I showed you a common R mistake already, but we'll go over some common mistakes to watch out for too. And then you'll try it on your own. So here's some good words. You can write some good words now. You know a lot of letters. So take a look. My guess is you can read these words since you're getting so good at reading cursive. This says rule, right, and that's a good one to practice, boys and girls, because it's got that tricky WR in it. True and real. So you practice these words too and more. Let me show you some common R mistakes. I showed you the first one. This is the most common mistake that Mrs. D sees. This mistake right here. And the mistake comes with that baby slant. That baby slant should not get looped up like a hook back to the midline. It goes down a little bit. Undercurve, baby slant down, undercurve. Okay? This is right. This is not. So watch out for that. That's pretty much the most common one I see. But sometimes I see this. This is pretty common too. And remember, when thinking about what mistakes this might be, think about size, shape, slant, and spacing. This one doesn't have a slant. So make sure you push your pen or your pencil this way. And making sure you tilt your paper will help your slant too. When Mrs. D makes these videos, I don't slant my paper so that you can see. But when you're practicing, your paper should be slanted this way, to the right if you're a righty, push it out to the right if you're a righty, pull it in if you're a lefty. This gives you an automatic slant on your paper. Undercurve, baby slant, undercurve. Now I turn my paper this way, you can see it's perfectly slanted. So that's really, really important, that paper slant. All right, boys and girls, your teachers love to see how your cursive is coming along. So take a picture of your work and send it to us. See you tomorrow.